Hello everyone. Right, can you tell where I am then? I'm glad John Cuse and I hope Carolyn is watching because you've made a couple of requests, so I'm going to play those. Hello Carol, I'd like to start with this one. I think my dad will like this one. So hello Dad, you right? Have you seen the old man who walks the streets of London, kicking up the papers in his worn-out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, hands held loosely by his side. Yesterday's papers telling you yesterday's news. How can you tell me you're lonely, and you say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. Have you seen the old girl who walks the streets of London, dirtied her hair and her clothes in rags? She's no time for talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home into carrier bags. How can you tell me that you're lonely, and you say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you to the streets of London, tell you something that'll make you change your mind. In the all-night cafe at 11:15, same old man sitting there on his own. In the winter city the rain cries a little pity for one more forgotten hero in a world that doesn't care. How can you tell me that you're lonely, and you say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. Have you seen the old man outside the seaman's mission? Memories fading with the metal ribbons that he wears. In the winter city the rain cries a little pity for one more forgotten hero and a world that doesn't care. How can you tell me that you're lonely, and you say for you that the sun don't shine? So let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something that'll make you change your mind. How can you tell me that you're lonely, and you say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Yay! And as I said, as for Carolyn, and as I said that, the names along the bottom came up with that. How funny is that? Right, so say hello to a few more people. Yeah, John and Carolyn. Carol, hey. Will, it's good to see you back. Sorry, no Beatles. If I knew you were coming, I would have got Beatles on the set list. Lorraine, it's nice to see you there. It's good. I hope you're not working too hard. Who else? Martin. Hey, Martin, you're right. Good. It's good to see you. Right. So next week, if you all promise to come back, there'll be Beatles and the Stranglers and stuff. But at the moment, this was requested last week, after last week by John. So this is for you. Please, cheers. Please sort of bear with me because don't think I'd really heard the song before. So, so it's Carolyn using John's computer. But if he's there, this is for John. Moving forward, using all my breath, making love to you was never second best. I saw the world thrashing all around your face, never really knowing it was always mesh and lace. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I hope I'm doing it right. It's not like the original, I tell you. Dream of better lives, the kind which never hates, dropped in the state of imaginary grace. I made a pilgrimage to save this human race, never comprehending the race has gone long by. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. The future's open wide. The future's open wide. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. Well, the rain exploded with a mighty crash, fell into the sun. The first one said to the second one there, hope you're having fun. Band on the run, band on the run. Jailer man and Sailor Sam searching everyone for the band on the run. Band on the run, band on the run, band on the run. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world and melt with you. Ah, hello Sarah. Which one were you impressed with though? Melt with you? Modern English or Well, the rain exploded with a mighty crash. It fell into the sun. The first one said to the second one there, hope you're having fun. Band on the run. Band on the run. Jailer man said Sailor Sam is searching everyone for the band on the run. Band on the run. Band on the run. Band on the run. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. With you. Yay! Cheers, I hope that's alright. I've got you now on my phone. Yay, thank you very much, Caroline. I'm glad you liked the song. Barry, hello. Always a place for the Guinness. Yes, on the table. Does anyone know where I am yet? I guess shouldn't be too difficult. The peephole on the door is the giveaway, isn't it? Crikey, hello Tina. We are busy tonight. This is great. Right, God, I'll tell you what, it's hot in here. I'm just going to switch my fan on. Hang on. I forgot to switch my fan on. It's like, someone must have been cooking or baking in this kitchen, I reckon. Okay, so gigs coming back. Get down to Shamrock for Halloween, which is Sunday the 31st of October. I'm playing there. I'm going to do some Halloween-themed Halloweenies. And there'll be some normal stuff and Guinness down the pub. So, okay, this is for everyone down at the Shamrock. As we gathered in the chapel here in old Kilmainham jail, I thought about the last few weeks. Oh, will they say we failed? From school days they have taught us to yearn for liberty. All I want in this dark place is to have you here with me. Oh, grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn, I will die. With all my love I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. I know it's hard for you, my love, to ever understand the love I have for these brave boys, our love for this dear land. When Patrick called me to his side down by the GPO, I had to leave my own sick bed. To him I had to go. Oh, grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. Take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. And as the dawn is breaking, my heart is breaking too. As I walk out on this May morn, my thoughts will be of you. I'll write these words upon the wall so everyone will know I love so much that I can see his blood upon the rose. Oh, Grace, just hold in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn, I will die. With all my love I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Thank you. Yay. I think that deserves... I think I've earned a little slurp of Guinness. Right. So that was a bit of a sad song. So here is a song that I think is far more jolly. You probably know this one. You can sing along with me if you like. She walks like she don't care, smooth as silk, cool as air. Ooh, it makes you want to die. She doesn't know your name, your heart beats like a subway train. Ooh, it makes me want to cry. Ooh, do you want to make her? Do you want to take her home? Maria, you've got to see her. Go insane and out of your mind. Latina, Ave Maria, 1,000,001 candlelight. Seen this thing before, my best friend and the boy next door, full of love and full of fire. Coming from the rain, emotions running down the drain, full like love and full like fire. Do you want to make her? Do you want to take her home? Maria, you've got to see her. Go insane and out of your mind. Latina, Ave Maria, 1,000,001 candlelight. Maria, you've got to see her. Go insane your mind. Latina, Ave Maria, 1,000,001 candlelights. Maria, you've got to see her. Go insane and out of your mind. Latina, Ave Maria, 1,000,001 candlelights. Yay! There's been loads of conversation on the. Oh, it's brilliant having people leave chat on the chat thing. Maria, one of my favourites. Yay, Caroline T. Oh, right. Yeah. I thought it was quite a giveaway with that thing over the door. But yeah, I guess you have to be a fan of Monica. Happy Hanukkah, Monica. Perhaps I should have done Smelly Cats. I would have given it away, wouldn't I? Good one for next time. I'll have to give it a listen. Right, okay, so this is another sad song. This is another sad song. Do friends make tea though? I don't know, but that's definitely the room. I don't know. I'm assuming it's the room because that says, "Oh, well, I'm here," and they've all gone out. Honestly, anyway, right. So here's a sad song. It's a First World War poem by a guy called Robert W. Service, and he wrote all these amazing poems about the First World War. And so Country Joe McDonald did an album full of music that he'd written to these poems. So, and this is the album's called War, War, War. Right? This is my favourite of all of the songs on the album. It's a little bit sad, so be prepared for some tearing up. Oh, ye whose hearts are resonant and ring towards romance, hear ye the story of a boy, peasant boy of France, that uncouth and warped with toil, yet when trial came, could feel within his soul upleap and saw the sacred flame. Stand upright and scorn and smite as only heroes may. Oh, hark and let me hear the tale of Jean Desprez. Fire and sword, the two-tone horde was ravishing the land. There was darkness and despair and grim death on every hand. Great fields of slaughter sloping down to ruins, black abyss. The wolves of war ran evil-fanged and little did they miss. On they came with fear and flame to burn and loot and slay, until they reached the Red Root Croft, home of Jean Desprez. Right out the village, one and all the Youve captain said, behold, some hand has fired a shot, my trumpeter is dead. Now shall they Prussian vengeance know, now shall they rue the day, for by this sacred German slain, 10 of these dogs shall pay. Drove the cowering peasants forth, women and babes and men. From the last with many a jeer, the captain chose he 10. 10 simple peasants bowed with toil, they stood they knew not why, against the grey wall of the church, hearing their children cry. Hearing their wives and mothers wail, with faces dazed they stood. A moment, only ready fire, they weltered in their blood. There was one who gazed unseen, who heard the frenzied cries, who saw these men in sabbaths fall before their children's eyes. A Suave wounded in a ditch, and knowing death was nigh, he laughed with joy, ah, here is where I settle, where I die. He clutched his rifle once again, and long he aimed and well. A shot beside his victim's tent, the Youve captain fell. While they dragged the wounded Youve out, their rage was like a flame. With bayonets they pinned him down until their major came. A blond, full-blooded man he was, and arrogant of eye. He stared to see with shattered skull his favourite captain lie. They do not finish him so quick, this foreign swine, he cried. Go nail him to the big church door, he shall be crucified. With bayonets through hands and feet they nailed the Youve there, and there was anguish in his eyes and horror in his stare. Water, a single drop, he moaned, but how they jeered at him, and they mocked him with an empty cup, saw his sight grow dim. As in agony of death with blood his lips were wet, the Prussian major gaily laughed and lit a cigarette. Bid the white-faced villagers who cowered in horror by, one who saw the woeful sight, who heard the woeful cry. Water, one single drop, I beg for love of Christ who died. But it was the little Jean desprez who turned and stole aside. Was the little barefoot boy who came with cup of brim and walked up to the dying man, gave a drink to him. Roar of rage, they seize the boy, they tear him fast away. The Prussian major swings around, no longer is he gay. His teeth are wolfishly agleam, his face all dark with spite. Go shoot the brat, he snarls at, deadify our Prussian might. Yet stay, I have another thought, how kindly being spared. Quick, give the lad a rifle charged, sit him squarely there. Bid him shoot and shoot to kill, haste make him understand. The dying dog he fain would save shall perish by his hand. All his kindred they shall see, and all shall curse his name, who bought his life at such a cost, price of death and shame. Brought the little wild-eyed boy and made him understand. They stood him by the dying man, rifle in his hand. Make haste, said they, for time is short and you must kill or die. The major puffed his cigarette, amusement in his eye. Then the dying Youve heard and raised his weary head. Shoot some would be the best for both, shoot straight, he said. By first and last, and do not flinch, for lost to hope am I. And I will murmur, Vive la France, and bless you where I die. Half blind with blows, the boy stood there, he seemed to swoon and sway. And in that moment woke the soul, little Jean desprez. Saw the woods go sheening down, the larks were singing clear, and all the scents and sounds of spring, how sweet they were, how dear. Felt the scent of new-mown hay, a soft breeze fanned his brow. Oh God, the paths of peace and toil, how precious were they now. Summer days and summer ways, how bright with hope and bliss. The autumn, such a dream of gold, all must end in this. Shining rifle in his hand that shambles all around. The Youve there with the dying glare, the blood upon the ground. Brutal faces around him ring, the evil eyes aflame. That Prussian bully standing by as if he watched the game. Make haste and shoot, the major sneered, a minute more I give. A minute more to kill your friend if you yourself should live. They only saw a barefoot boy with blanched and twitching face. They did not see within his eyes the glory of his race. Glory of 1,000,000 men who for fair France had died. The splendor of self-sacrifice will not be denied. Dead he was but a peasant lad, and oh, but life was sweet. Your minute's nearly gone, my lad, he heard a voice repeat. Shoot, shoot, the dying suave moaned. Shoot, shoot, the dull soldier said. Then Jean desprez reached out and shot the Prussian major dead. Phew! Thank you. That was very long and very, yeah, exactly. Anyway, I'm glad I did it and I got through it. So here's something that will wake you up after that. Fast car and a screaming siren, pneumatic drill and red-top concrete, a baby wailing, a stray dog howling, screech of brakes and lamplights blinking. That's entertainment, that's entertainment. Smash of glass and the rumble of boots, an electric train and a rip-top phone booth, makes battered walls and the cry of a tomcat. What's going up with a kick in the balls? I say that's entertainment, that's entertainment. Days on speed and slow time Mondays, sitting down with rain on a boring Wednesday, watching the news and not eating your tea, a freezing cold flat and damp on the walls. I'd say that's entertainment, that's entertainment. Days on speed and smoking cigarettes, come in the warm boy and smell his foul perfume. Hot summer's day on sticky back tarmac, feet ducks in the park, and I'm wishing you was far away. That's entertainment, that's entertainment. Two lovers kissing mid the stream of midnight, two lovers missing the tranquility of solitude. Get a cab, travelling on buses, read the graffiti about slash-seat affairs. I say that's entertainment, that's entertainment. Yay! Thank you. That cheered me up a bit. So what you smelly cat, well, oh well, the words are there, but I'll do it next time, right? Unfortunately, next week I think I'm doing a gig and I can't remember where it is. There's something going on next. Look, and for... Thank you, Dad. Cheers. That's a very hard song to do because very passionate, and you know, it just does make you think, and a lot of words, and I have got them written. I'm written up there actually. Anyway, so because my dad liked it, and he asked for something, and that was after I'd done my set list, but. Trailers for sale or rent is viewed at rooms to let 50 cents. And no phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, so well, 2 hours of push and broom buys an 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. First boxcar, midnight train, destination Bank Lane, old suit and worn out shoes. I don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stokies I have found. Short but not too long around. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. I know every engineer on every train, all of their children and all of their names, every handout in every town, every lock that's unlocked and no one's around. I said trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents, no phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, 2 hours of push and broom by the 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. Yeah, you go, Dad. Last minute request. What else have we got? The rain, smelly cat. See, I could almost do it now, but I'll do it next time, I promise. Because smelly cats, what are they? No, I'll have to listen to it first. Right, what would a Friday with Fanny be without Johnny Cash song? So this is probably my favourite Johnny Cash song at the minute. You only have to do that and it sounds like Johnny Cash, doesn't it? By my door the leaves are falling, a cold wild wind will come, sweethearts walk by together, and I still miss someone. I go out on a party and look for a little fun, but I find a darkened corner, 'cause I still miss someone. I'll never get over those blue eyes, I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all the love was there. I wonder if she's sorry for leaving what we'd begun. There's someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone. I'll never get over those blue eyes, I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all the love was there. I wonder if she's sorry for leaving what we'd begun. There's someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone. I still miss someone. Yay! I like a bit of Johnny Cash, it always makes me happy, even if it's a sad Johnny Cash song. So lots going on the chat things, mostly all about smelly cats. So anyway, so right, so it's time to call it a night. I'm going to go off and get another beer, and I think people have guessed the kitchen I'm in. I'm not sure if Liam is watching, my nephew Liam. He always likes a bit of Billy Bragg, and the last song I do is always a song that I've written or that I would like to have written. And I'd like to have written this one because then Kirsty MacColl would have sung one of my songs, and I love Kirsty. So this is a Kirsty MacColl for her Billy Bragg song, and this is for Liam and anybody else who likes Billy Bragg, really. I was 21 years when I wrote this song. I'm 22 now, but I won't be for long. People ask me, when will you grow up to be a man? When all the girls I loved at school are already pushing prams. I loved you then as I love you still. Though they put you on a pedestal, they put you on the pill. Don't feel sad about letting you go, I just feel bad about letting you know. I don't want to change the world, I'm not looking for a New England, just looking for another girl. I don't want to change the world, I'm not looking for a New England, just looking for another girl. I love the words you wrote to me, but that was bloody yesterday. Can't survive on what you send every time you need a friend. I saw 2 shooting stars last night, I wished on them, but they were only satellites. It's wrong to wish on space hardware. I wish you'd care. I don't want to change the world, I'm not looking for a New England, just looking for another girl. I don't want to change the world, I'm not looking for a New England, just looking for another girl. Looking for another girl, looking for another girl, looking for another girl. Yay! Thank you. Right, so, love this, beautiful. It's wrong to wish on space hardware. That's a great line, isn't it? Oh, Carol, I'm sorry, Green Day and Ramones next time. Yeah. I love Kirsty and Billy. All right, so thank you very much for everyone for tuning in, for watching, for commenting. That's always brilliant. I love it. Next week, like I say, I'm away doing a gig. Can't remember what it is. Check with me and I'll let you know. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for commenting and putting up with me, and more in a fortnight. Thank you very much. Cheers and good night. Have a good weekend.